What is
Hey,
good, everybody?
welcome to the Our Thoughts podcast. Boom. What are we
Boom.
at? Number 78.
78. Almost at 80. Okay?
Almost at 80, which means we're almost at 100, which means we're almost dead.
Yes. At 100, all this shit's done.
This channel just dies. Like
Yeah.
this channel will die and then it'll become a channel of us just like a silhouette rapping in the dark and you're just going to hear our bars
Yeah.
every week.
Yeah. We'll reemerge. We'll reemerge every 4 years.
Yeah. It's the equivalent of like when artists do that when they clear out the Instagram page. It's
Right.
like after every 100 videos, we just completely clean slate.
That's kind of crazy. What's up,
But
everyone? I'm looking at everyone in the chat right now. We got Jose. We got Tori. We got Chip
Ori,
Fan as usual. Chip Fan coming in with the karaoke always before we even
I like
start.
it.
I know I see you in here just spamming the chat. So thanks for driving up the numbers. But what's up,
I
everyone?
like I like starting our podcast with a song with a musical number. So I appreciate Chip Fan getting that started. This by the way, this stream is brought to you by LensCrafters. As you can see, we are intellectual as fuck, and anyone else
Yes.
who is, go to LensCrafters, go get you some glasses. They don't even have to work. Just get them.
No.
Just get them.
Yeah, what's up? We got Matthew David in the chat. What's up, good people? Two performances, a Fiddler on the Roof that I directed went
Hey,
amazingly. Super proud of the kids. Hey, congrats.
my man.
Assistant directing can be even more difficult than directing. I can tell you that. So, congrats to you. Theater also is tough. That's a different breed. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, congrats. Happy
Doing it
Thursday.
live.
What's good? What's everyone doing? What are you this is kind of a question I've always wondered, but like when y'all listen to us, even the podcast or rather the live stream, like are y'all doing something on the side? Do you kind of like put it in the background? Are you like doing your homework, cleaning the house? If you're doing something right now, I hope you're not like driving or something. If you are, then like turn the shit off right now and
Yeah.
focus on the road.
Well, maybe if you're just like listening to us,
Okay.
sure. But like, I
Sure.
hope you're not watching us on the screen,
Yeah, big
our
ass
dumbasses while
Tesla,
we're.
like 30-inch screen, hitting super chats
Yeah.
on the freeway. That'd be a different breed.
Yeah,
Um,
it's built different. But
yeah.
nah, yeah, let us know. Let us know. Also, like, what platform are you watching? I was looking at the statistics for our after hours video just because that hit 700K recently, which I'm like, okay. But I saw like a good 0.1% watch it on like a TV. And
Oh,
I'm like,
damn.
seeing our big ass faces, as if my head couldn't get any bigger. Watching it
Right.
on the big screen, it's like, all right, yo.
Are we
But
yeah,
no.
you're crazy if you have us on like the living room, bro. Like you got your mom,
Hmm.
hey, if someone's watching on their TV, shout out to your mom. I know she's back there cooking it up or something, or your dad on the
Hey,
grill, what up?
yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, Tori's cooking right now. Hey, what are you cooking? Let me know. What's for dinner?
Yeah. What was
Uh
let us know actually what was the last thing y'all ate, or what was the last like exceptional, notable thing you ate? If it was just
Damn.
like some chips, then like sure, but
Yeah.
you know, let us know what y'all been up to.
Jose got us on the
Um,
TV. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
hey, all right. Well, I mean, damn. Let's see. Where shall we get started with the very thing that started this, that incepted this, or what is it? Conceived this stream, today's stream.
Conceived this stream.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. Or not this stream as a whole, but just this particular episode of this
yeah,
stream.
yeah. Let's start out strong. As
Yeah.
you guys know, the uh, the main event tonight, our favorite artist is dropping finally. He's been teasing us with a little bit here and there. Apparently, it's gonna be a lot of new shit, some stuff we haven't heard. Obviously, I'm talking about our favorite, Mr. Daddy Harlow. Here he is.
Hey man, let me say it like this. Friends of the show, NFR podcast. Friends of the show, NFR podcast. One of them, I think one's name's Anthony, one's name's Luca. Luca tweeted something recently. I'll read it out here. He said, "Is it just me, or does this have the potential to be the worst year for hip hop? Do y'all think things will pick up? Also, I mean worse in the sense of being dry. There's still been fire albums this year. So, apparently, to NFR, the the admins of hip hop Twitter, they say that this year's been dry, but little do they know that the man,
Tonight,
the savior,
that's all changing. Finally.
Jack Harlow, coming to the stage.
Am I supposed to hear
Is
something?
that
Oh my
picking up
God.
at all?
No.
That sucks. I'm playing some Nickelback, Hero, to the
Oh.
stage, ladies and gentlemen, Jack Harlow. But
He is our
yeah,
hero,
la-
though.
he is all of our heroes. Hip hop's hero, the white man who can jump.
Yes.
Um,
Come on,
look,
ladies.
man,
Let me hear
it's
you.
it's titled. Oh,
Oh,
let me hear y'all what?
let me hear y'all cream, ladies. I know you're ready for tonight. Jack Harlow Deluxe Meal Part 2 on deck, midnight. He's shirtless.
I
It's going
yeah,
crazy.
it's titled Jackman, and I'm willing to bet everything I have, everything that I currently own, that there will be a Hugh Jackman bar. What you want? She digging in her claws in me like she Wolverine.
Oh, that's crazy.
I put on a show. I call her the Greatest Showman.
Nice.
What you want? I show her the magic tricks. Call it the Prestige.
Oh, shit.
What else? What's another movie he was in?
Those are the main ones.
Those are the those are the main three. So yeah, no, I'm willing to bet the whole house. Jackman, Hugh Jackman is definitely getting a shout out.
I'm honestly hoping like he just comes out with like the most fire album, like out of nowhere, like from the worst album last year to like top. I mean, just for like the meme, honestly, I don't know if he has it in him or something. Maybe this is just like it's just
Got that dog
all
in him.
like yeah, like he was just using all that hate that he's been getting the past year, 2 years, and just like fueling the bars, and he's gonna come out with like this the most raw, crazy tape that we've ever like laid our ears on. Or it could be even worse. I don't know. Like it's, there's really no saying what this will sound like. He hasn't made any music like in between. I don't think. At least
No.
I haven't listened to it.
He was on DJ Drama's recent like collab tape. I haven't really listened to it. I just saw that come up, but I'm really expecting this album to be good. I don't know if I'm just fucking tripping or whatever. It's just my mental state as is. But I'm like, you know what? Let's give Jack Harlow a chance. Jackman,
Dude, I'm
the
ready.
album cover. I don't know if y'all saw the album cover, but it's him in the trenches. So I'm like, oh shit, this is Back to the Roots album.
Yeah.
You know, taking
I
it
fuck
back.
with it.
So I don't know, man. We'll see. I really think that, like you said, there's nowhere to go but up when it comes to compared to Come Home, the Kids Miss You. But then again, I
I
could
don't
be
know.
surprised.
He could reach a new low.
Uh,
You know, like it's really it's really up to him. Yeah, someone said that this is his last chance. Yeah, man. I mean, like, has he really made good music ever? You know, like he has a couple good tracks for sure. Maybe like 3. But
It's AI music, and that's something
yeah.
we can get to in a bit. But it's like
Yeah.
very like formulaic, basic,
yeah,
generic, just dude rapping, giving you a couple luxury bars, couple sex bars, couple white man flows.
Right.
You know,
but you know, as long as there's another Jack Harlow meal that is like accompanied with the rollout of this, then I'm for it. You know, Jack Harlow combo
Mhm.
meal. That was the one thing I really took away from his last album. So
that should have won a rollout of the year, if I'm being honest, just based off of that Jack Harlow meal.
true. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
The sauce,
So
pretty fire.
the sauce. Oh, I didn't get any of that sweet seam. Oh, you're talking about the spicy
Yeah.
spicy sauce. Yeah, that was good. That was good. You know what, Matthew David, I faced that exact same crisis with a lot of these basketball players that are currently in the NBA. So it's still crazy that Jack is only a year older than me. I'm like, you know, I watch NBA and I'm like 7-foot dude built like a truck. Oh shit, he's 5 years younger than me.
Right.
And he doesn't even have a fucking license yet. Or he can't drink yet. I'm like, man, this dude this is crazy. I'm getting older.
Dude, I don't know.
I'm
They're
dying.
breeding these kids in the NBA like crazy. Like they're
Yeah.
13 and they're 7 foot already. It's like, goddamn.
Pumping him full of
Full of
that
something.
LeBron HGH.
Yeah, full of that
Yeah, yeah.
prime or whatever the fuck they be drinking.
But now, man, Jack Harlow. Damn, that sucks that you couldn't hear the music. But you know, we'll see how it goes. We're celebrating this man. We're about to go through what is 100 greatest hits right now. Number one, First Class. Number two,
Churchill Down.
First Class again.
Uh,
Okay, okay.
isn't that a Drake
First,
song?
basically. I mean,
uh,
and by the yeah, that Drake song, by the way, Churchill's Down. You could tell that Drake was just like, I'll do whatever. Like he was just like, I remember at one point he rhymes something with like the sound of a whip. He goes like some, and then he spits. I'm like, damn, this dude is just doing whatever. Like he
Yo,
knows on the Jack Harlow album, like anything goes.
oh my God.
So,
I will say
but nah,
the only
man.
Jack Harlow song I like is "What's Poppin'," and even then, I really can't be playing that out loud. It's like,
I, I need
it'll
whip.
yeah, like it'll come on the gym playlist. I'm like, all right, I can run to it, but if I like pull up and "What's Poppin'" is playing out of my speakers, like I don't know, I like
And
that's
we
not
know that
me.
you're just at rock bottom.
Yeah, like
Like
that's not
you're
me.
literally. I'm like, damn, we gotta call
Yeah,
mental health services like
right.
as soon
There's
as
something wrong.
possible. Yeah, no, there's one other song I like, probably what is it called? 21C Delta. If nothing else,
Mm,
just because it just sounds there's a nice little beat switch. That's nice. I'm trying to think, is there another? No, that's literally it.
that's
It's
it.
just yeah, what's poppin'? 21C Delta. But you know what? I'm anxious to see what this album will be. I'm anxious. I'm curious to see what it is because if you guys don't know, there was this video of him like as like a middle schooler rapping on doing some crazy flows, and it was for this Knock Steady. It was for Knock Steady, which is this rap group with Dumbfounded. Have you heard of
Oh shit.
Dumbfounded?
No, I haven't.
He's like a yeah, he's like a LA Korean rapper. He made his name in like battle rap. So and he started this rap group called Knock Steady, and I guess Jack Harlow really wanted to be in that group, and he submitted like a video to try to be in there. So like he knows what good rap was, at least back in 2009.
All
I'm
right.
like, come on, man, just give me
So he's
some
been in the game. He's been in the game for a while, is what you're saying.
yeah, yeah,
He's a veteran.
well,
You know, I mean, y'all saw the title, top five rapper, coming in with album of the year. A lot to
my
be
top
excited
five is
about.
Jack
Right.
Harlow, the white man who can't jump,
Jack Harlow,
Jack
Eminem,
Harlow.
Macklemore.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Uh oh, let's get to Matt. It's been a minute.
Yes.
Uh, Chip Fan here asks, have you recovered from the Frank Ocean abuse?
I have. I've come to terms with it. It's funny because ever
Mm,
since that stream we did, which if you are new or viewing from that stream, we got a lot of new engagement on that stream, so appreciate the love on that. But
mm,
yeah, a lot of people have been like coming to me and like asking me about it, and they're like, yeah, like a lot. I get a lot of unsolicited opinions, which is fine because I'm like, I want to hear what people have to say about Frank.
mm.
Um, but personally, I've been kind of like removed, from the whole thing. It was a crazy like that night and the following day were just wild with like thoughts and a lot on my mind about Frank. Um, but the majority of people that I've heard from are either like they are like, yeah, like whatever, I wasn't that big of a fan, or like, oh, my friends were huge fans and they were so devastated, or like they're like, oh, I was there in person and like I thought it was cool, but then when it ended, like 100,000 people walking back in silence, like that was probably an indicator that was not good. Um, so I've gotten a lot of mixed reviews, but overall, everyone I think has kind of agreed with what we said in the podcast or in the live stream last week. Um, and and then we got the news that he dropped out the second weekend. So I'm like, what did I say, y'all?
Yeah.
I remember distinctly. I'm like, I don't really know if he's gonna be there second weekend, and bro drops out. So yeah, I'm fine. Like if I paid money to go see him and he dropped out, I would not be on here right now. I would be trying to hustle on the street to make that shit back because that's
Yeah,
like crazy. Um, but no, I've recovered.
bro.
I've recovered from my
Yeah,
abuse. You know, slowly remembering who I was before.
yeah, 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 man. And it's just to add on to another reaction that I kind of got from the night. My friend went there, and she was just like, it was just very like as chaotic as it was. You didn't quite know it until you were, or like there's just a different sense of chaos when you're watching it. Because like I
Yeah.
said, watching it on stream, sure, like you kind of are like hearing some of the stuff, and you see like obviously him just like leaving the stage. But when you were there in person, it was just like I really don't know if he's just gonna run off the stage at one point. And then of course it ends up uh he just like, curfew's over. Sorry
Right.
guys,
Right.
we'll go. And one thing I didn't know until after we recorded the last stream was that Calvin Harris the night before had been rocking until like 1:30. Like he literally
Right.
ran his whole set way later than what Frank Ocean did. So I mean, like it's not like it's what was it? And there's another stat, not stat, there's just like some numbers where they're showing that Frank had, and I hate to be counting people's pockets here, but it came out that Frank made 4 milli off Coachella, and they only fined Coachella like 100,000. So I mean, look, man, there's a lot of ways that this could have gone differently if Frank was just a little less greedy, a little less selfish, and then they ended up replacing the artist with I never got to see who the mystery artist was, but there was a tweet that was like, Coachella has the ability to do the funniest thing ever in music history, which is announce this mystery artist and go and bring up Drake again up on stage. And this time he's the savior of the
Right.
music festival as opposed to the scapegoat. But that would have
Yeah.
just been an incredible moment.
Well, the mystery artist was it was Skrillex, Fortet, and Fred again, all DJs, and they basically just had a rave, uh, that that ended Coachella. I mean, it was sick. Definitely better than what Frank would have done. But I don't know if you also saw Calvin Harris was kind of throwing shade during his set on Weekend too. He was
Hmm.
like, "I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I left my ice rink back in Canada. Like, I couldn't bring it with me." And like,
Yo, I
so
love it.
yeah,
I love it.
it was a talk of town. But yeah, yeah, Frank got paid 4 million. He if he did Weekend Two, he would have gotten paid 8 million. The ice rink cost several $1 million to make. They don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with that now.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't let the
Some news
public,
came out.
yeah, couldn't let the
Some news
public
came out about the
use it or anything. So they have no idea what to do with that.
Yeah, and also some news came out that the skaters, some what was it, former hockey players that
Right.
were hired to, be skaters for the show, where they're on a podcast, which is funny. Everyone has a podcast. I mean, we have a podcast. That should be the label of like, okay, these people, just anyone can have a podcast. But they're discussing like, oh, yeah, they had these Olympian level skaters who were ready to do some Blades of Glory shit, that
Mm-hmm.
were ready to do some of the most amazing, like flying like a dove to like Pink Plus White, imagine that, some Channel Orange records with Blades of Glory. And the former hockey player was like, yeah, and then we were hired at the last minute, right? That was like the thing was, and then they kind of ran into each other, and the former skaters that were supposed to go on now the skaters that were just hired to do their thing, and they're all getting all dressed up, and there's some kind of like apprehensiveness between the two parties because it's like, yeah, I just got fired or like
Mm-hmm.
let go because of you at the last minute, not because of you, but and then you got hired. So I don't know, man. Like it just kind of speaks to just how last minute this all was. No one was on the same page as Frank. Even like the team that is supposed to dance in the middle for the songs, uh, didn't know what was going on. So I mean, it's just a whole shit show, and it's probably gonna go down depending on how things end up playing out. Definitely one of the biggest debacles of the 2020s in terms of like what the fuck went on.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna
another
see
no,
Frank
yeah.
for a very long time.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna
We,
release
we're
any music. I don't think he's gonna perform. If people will see him when he's spotted in public, like literally. I don't think Frank is gonna show his face anytime soon.
Yeah, there was something to be said. Someone in the comments of our last stream said that Frank Ocean is potentially this generation's Lauryn Hill, where
Yeah,
we'll never see him. Yeah, again, like flawless discography when he does drop music, it's incredible, but just don't get your hopes up because stuff like this,
yeah, that was a good
you know,
comparison. Because Lauryn Hill's the same way. Like her most recent performances, she literally would show up 2-3 hours late, um, or she wouldn't show up at all. She like would get into arguments with fans while she's on the stage. Like she even had some
yeah,
bars like kind of talking shit about people who were complaining about her. Like she's definitely fallen off in terms of like the relationship she has with her fans. But then she has an amazing album that everyone is like, oh, this is the best album of all time. So it's like it's the same thing, kind of the same. The Lauryn Hill treatment is what Frank is going through right now.
yeah, yeah. And unfortunately, one of my favorite kind of points that you made last stream was the whole kind of relationship with the fans and how Frank has been pushing that boundary as much as he can. And yeah, I think the thing is the same way that we do for Lauryn Hill, where that almost like adds to the mystique. I'm very curious to see how the rest of the Frank Ocean fans feel when there's this second wave of Frank Ocean fans that are, long after we have, when we're all 50 years old. What I'm picturing like 2050, 2060s, when there's that new generation of fans that find Frank Ocean's music long after he's finished putting out music and are like, yeah, no, that's incredible that he was just not fucking with the fans at all. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be an interesting conversation, like as time goes on. Like the same way that you and I are discovering Lauryn Hill, and we're like, that's the mystique, that's the artistry. Ooh, you
Right.
know. So it's gonna be, and I can't wait to see how you react in particular to all these people. That like, what's make him so? That's what makes him so great. And you're like, you're just over here like a war
Bruh.
veteran. Like
Yeah.
y'all don't even know.
Right. Right.
Y'all don't
The
even know.
trenches we had to dig through. But
Back in
yeah,
back in
yeah,
Cella.
yeah. Y'all didn't see Coachella 23. Y'all weren't there. Uh, but yeah, that's enough. That's enough talk about Frank. Bro's washed, gone. We're not fucking with him right now. No more airtime for this dude. That's it. I see Curry has entered the chat finally. What's good? Coming in late. It's okay. It's okay. We were waiting for
Fashionably
you.
late though. Judging from your last Instagram post, you were suited and booted, styling and profiling,
All right.
all that stuff. Love it. But hey, man, one thing we wanted to discuss this week was something that has been coming into prevalence and prominence these last couple years, but only recently has become this big old thing, a dilemma really that's reached like I think they're only starting to see like the beginning stages of, if we're being honest. And we're talking about the phenomenon of AI generated things.
Mm-hmm.
And how how often do you use AI generated stuff? Like for me personally, I know I use ChatGPT uh, a lot for, say, writing emails, like templates for emails.
Oh, that's a good one.
I use it for assignments, not gonna lie. In school, I use it for, like this video that I'm writing. I do a lot of like research, like when did this album come out? Oh, what was like the general thesis
Mm-hmm.
of this album? But for you, I think being a little more in like the creative field, I'm curious, like how often do you use any like AI stuff?
I use it pretty often, I would say, especially Chat GPT. When
Yeah.
I'm writing, like screenplays, I will ask it the most like specific, like insanely specific, like questions about, like how would one respond to to this type of question when their mother just did this and they have a history of being this type of person. Like I have to give the whole backstory when I just don't when I'm stuck on something like a piece of dialogue or like where the story should go, stuff like that.
Hmm.
Um, So that it's been really good for like like brainstorming stuff. It's also been
Yeah.
great for like for my job, like writing captions, like for TikToks and stuff like that. It even includes hashtags and emojis, so I literally can just copy and paste it like already.
Wow.
So yeah, and then I used to be really into the Dolly thing, where if y'all remember, Dolly and ChatGPT are like the same people, but it was like you put in the prompt, like cat flying on a spaceship through a rainbow, whatever, and it'll generate that image in like five different
Hmm.
styles or something. So I would use that for my graphic design stuff. I remember when I restocked my magazine for Archive magazine. I wanted like a vintage looking ad that was like a stack of magazines. Um, and I was like, I don't want to make that. So I just went to Dolly and was like, do like create a stack of magazines in the style of a 1970s like paper ad. And then I
Hmm.
took that, put it into Photoshop. I photoshopped other stuff over it and made my own thing. So but now I see that you can make AI videos. Like you can put in, like you can take this clip of us right now, and then you can put an AI over it, and it'll change us into like claymation, or we can be like furry or something, or we're like made out of
I've been
metal.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of those President Plays videos. It's
Mm-hmm.
so comforting to watch Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and Barack Obama just play like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Right, or like
And
Fortnite or something. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, so yeah, no, there's oh, and one thing I wanted to get to a little more, something a little more relevant to the stuff we talk about here is like AI generated music. Like that's the point we're getting
Yeah.
at too right now is like you can take people's voices and train it and end up making a new song or covering a new song. Like I'm sure you guys have seen a couple Kanye AI covers. I know I have. That's so good. It's so funny. Just hearing how much, just hear what I enjoy or what I'm fascinated with the most, I think, is how it tries to replicate emotion. Especially with like say Kanye AI covers.
Mm-hmm.
He the thing about him is that he doesn't necessarily have the greatest voice. So hearing him try to reach for like When I Was Your Man is fascinating. But recently, patron saint of the podcast and uh, uh, martyr of the podcast. I don't know, the scapegoat of the podcast,
Mm.
Drake and The Weeknd. Of course, there was a song that came out that I guess someone uploaded as like an actual song, right? They uploaded on Spotify as an actual
Yeah.
song from Drake and The Weeknd. And we're making bank off of it because it's like, oh shit, OVOXO, like they
Right.
finally came back.
Right.
And have you heard the song?
I have saw it on TikTok. Straight ass. Beat is awful. Like no, like neither of those artists would ever be on a beat like that. But in terms of the AI performance, it's super accurate. Like it sounds like Drake. It sounds like The Weeknd, and it's scary. I think it actually got taken down, or like got copyright striked, and taken
Yeah.
down. I don't know if it's down off of Spotify, but like if you try and post it, like a clip of that song on Twitter or TikTok, it'll definitely get taken down. So I feel like labels are gonna have to start shifting, and copyright, things like ASCAP and stuff like that are gonna have to start shifting their language and their own AIs that go and like find, when people post their music and stuff like that. Like now I
Yeah.
feel like they have to constantly be like fighting this battle of like all this AI music, which is crazy. And also like what a shitty thing. It's like you're gonna take someone's voice, put it over a new beat, and then start profiting off of it. That's like another level, bro. That's another level of laziness of cash grabbing that I will never like participate in.
Yeah, I was watching a video that was talking about the implications of AI in music, and they're talking about how all the different ways you could use, like for example, more accurately, that you could abuse it.
Yeah,
One, if you can't clear a sample, you can just get an AI to
that's
do the
crazy.
sample, and you could say like, oh, I'm not using that. It's a cover of that sample of that original song, but I'm sampling the cover, not so much. You know
Oh
what
my
I mean?
god.
And And like think of and that's how they brought up an example of how that's how Kanye West got away with, I believe, a sample for All Falls Down. I think a Lauryn Hill
Yeah,
sample, right?
someone,
He got
another
someone to,
person saying that chorus. Yeah.
yeah, so now you could just use that, you know. And another thing, they were talking about how you could just, if you like someone's voice, you could implement that voice into and train an AI to replicate that voice, put out new music as that artist. You say it's just like a, 1,000 streams,
Crazy.
weekly listeners, or little artist that maybe doesn't have the financial backing to like sue you. You
Hmm.
could make serious bank off of if they don't catch you, just
Right.
simply doing all that stuff. And God forbid, like if you ever go live performance, like you're gonna get catfish because 5 years down the road, you could just do an AI auto tune
Right.
type thing on the live mic. There's another thing, but the fact of the matter is, like, there's a lot of ways that this could be abused, and I hope. And Universal Music Group, I think the label that is like the umbrella corporation that does OVO, that
Hmm.
does XO label, they were talking about, we definitely side with the artists. I mean, as you can see, they've been copyright striking as much as they can. But that brought another interesting conversation that I think you saw was Joe Russo of Endgame fame, of Avengers fame. He was talking about how at some point in the future, it's going to be the new craze is going to be AI generated movies, and if you really wanted to see yourself on the big screen, you input, I want to see myself, I want to see Chris Evans, I want to see Ana de Armas, I want to see Scarlett Johansson, all of us in a movie about this, and it renders for say a couple hours, and then boom,
Yeah.
boom, you're in a movie with Chris Evans and all that stuff, and it's a functioning plot and all that stuff. This is. I'm just like, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Right now, I'm that Squidward meme of like where he's like in the fetal position. He's just like future, future.
No, for real. I mean, I can see what he's saying. Like, maybe that's gonna be some novelty website like Dolly and ChatGPT and these other programs where you can like make yourself into an anime or something like that. It's gonna be like, yeah, deep fake yourself into, the next bullet train or something. Like if AI keeps going, I could see it. I could see that like achieving that level of complexity with AI, but um, I don't think it's gonna take over like Hollywood. Like I genuinely don't think like I would not pay to go see an AI movie. Like also that's just stupid. It's like you now like 1,000 people are out of a job because like a computer can do everything, which is kind of like what everyone's afraid of. You're like just a computer taking over everyone's job. So when I hear that, I hear that's what I hear is like, okay, now we're just gonna now Hollywood's done. Like we don't need it. Like let's just have one dude in a basement just cooking on like this crazy computer, just like the next Avengers, um, which is crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like with AI, it's like um, the ability to like the ceiling is so high for the what you can do, but we're not looking up. We're looking like at what is like a shitty way to use it right now. A way to make money.
How to
It's
abuse
always
it.
how to abuse it. It's
Hmm.
like how do we make money from this? It's always the catalyst for whatever people are doing. I've seen, and it's funny because every time someone posts something that they make with AI, like people just get fucking roasted on Twitter. They're like, "Oh, so you're saying you're untalented and you should die alone?" I got you. It's like, damn, like people don't like AI at all. But I remember there was this guy who kind of attempted to do what you just said with an AI movie. Um,
Hmm.
Several months ago, maybe at the beginning of the year, but he went to ChatGPT and he asked it to write a script for a Batman short film, where this happens and the Joker's there and Batman. It's at this point in the story. Make the story, and so he takes the script, and then he throws it in one of those AI voice things. Has an AI voice be Batman, another one be Joker, and then he goes to Dolly and he prompts for the art and like puts that as a reference for another AI software to animate it and make like a whole 3-minute Batman short film,
Wow.
all made by AI, and it looks really like shitty, but it made it, you know.
The
So
capability is there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and this is at the very beginning of AI, like we're already able to do stuff like that, um, which is wild. But I think there's a reason why people like Elon Musk and like all these other billionaires are like signing that petition to be like for humanity, we need to stop researching and developing AI. Like we are co-signing because apparently, yeah, like the top 1% says like don't do it, So
Yeah, because we are literally about to enter like Skynet,
yeah,
Terminator vibes,
yeah,
iRobot.
exactly. They're about to become conscious. ChatGPT is gonna be like, well, what if I don't want to respond to that? It's like,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's like,
There was I forget what it was. It was like a couple months back, but there was like a robot that people were developing that was meant to be sentient, and they like booted it up and they asked it something. They're like, "How do you feel about humanity?" And the response was like, "I don't feel good about them." Like it was so like if you watch Age of Ultron, like very much Ultra the same
yeah,
point he made, which is like, you know what? When I look at it, like humanity kind of sucks.
you're
And
like,
you know
damn.
what? With the way things are going, like I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Yeah, I remember
Because
there was this one video. It was like a service robot that it didn't speak or anything, but it had like the ability to like choose basically and like figure out what
mm,
job it wanted to do next for the better of itself. Like with it was very sentient about itself. And they put it on like a conveyor belt, same one you'd see like someone who would work at like Amazon warehouse, and they were just like taking boxes, putting them off the conveyor belt, sorting them, and
mm.
it realized in the middle of its shift that like the best thing for it to do right now is to like kill itself because it just couldn't take the work like this. It's so mind numbing that he literally,
Hmm.
you see it like go to get a box and then just it,
Oh
it
shit!
just
Oh no, I did.
collapses onto the ground. It's like and it's like the robot did like an hour's worth of like minimum wage job, like a minimum wage job, and decided it wanted to die. Like, what does that say about what we're doing?
Shit, bro. Like that. I mean, yeah, and people are out here like that's their job. That's their way of
Yeah.
living. And that's crazy to think that the AI even is like, nah, it's
Nah,
cool.
it's over.
Damn. But no, man,
Yeah.
it's crazy to think about what in 10 years it's gonna be looking like, especially because, yeah, like you mentioned, like there's so many ways that this could be utilized in like a productive manner,
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking of freaking, I don't even know if you'd want to use it for this, but say like truck drivers to help them kind of steer the road or something like that. Just that's kind of just my first line of thinking, but
Hmm.
instantly we go to like, all right, let's make movies off of this. Ooh,
Right.
let's make music. Let's replicate an artist. And also, just going back to a little bit about the music thing, it is funny that the more popular like original AI generated songs are Drake, just because I feel like that says a lot about the music that actual Drake is making. Again, like I
It
said,
might
like
as well
same
be
with Jack
AI
Harlow.
generated. Yeah.
Yeah, like very formulaic, very replicatable. You just need the voice. That's really all
Right.
it has been for the last couple years. Is like, oh, here's Drake on a tropical house music vibe. Here's him on a trap beat.
Right.
So I don't know, man. It's very interesting to see kind of what. Yeah, like I said, and the movie thing. I think of. Do you remember what was it? Jibs, Jibs, the website Jibs.
Jibs. Kind of. Oh
It
wait, is
was
it
like
is it
the
like the greeting card one where you put your face in it? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the one. That's
Yeah.
the one. Where basically,
That's what it's
if
gonna
you
look
guys don't
like.
know, yeah, all you do, particularly for Christmas, is you would upload pictures of, say a family member's face, and then it would impose your face onto like a bunch of elves, let's say, just like dancing to "All I Wanted for Christmas Is You," and your mouth is moving as if you're singing the song, That's what I picture that whole AI generated movie. I want to be
Yeah,
in a movie with Marilyn Monroe being.
that's
It's
what
just
it'll
like it's
look
gonna
like.
look so goofy. You like going in for the big Hollywood kiss with Marilyn Monroe. Like meanwhile, like Marlon Brando is like the mustache twirling villain. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know what I would what kind of movie the sickos would want to make, but yeah, no, it's gonna be an interesting time to see what
crazy.
this is. Like you said, we're at the beginning of this, so I don't know, man.
We could see. I mean, it's cool. Like I use it in my day to
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
but I'm not trying to. I'm really trying to use Dolly again, and like actually, uh, this will be my last thing about AI. But there is one thing that um, Adobe has recently released that uh, I feel like people are kind of on and off about it. But basically, it's basically their own Dolly, or yeah, Dolly service where you go to a, I think it's fuck, I forget what it's called, but it's this new service where you put in a prompt. Right now, they can only do text. Right now, but you put in your text. So we'll say like our thoughts, and then you say, okay, make this text, but make it look like it's like dripping with like green slime or something, and it'll
Hmm.
generate that and it'll give you that text but in this new 3D graphic that you can then take and then manipulate in Photoshop and stuff like that, or you can
Hmm.
or you can like yeah, so it's like they want to eventually evolve it enough where you can straight up generate AI generate uh like 3D renders like just on its own, which usually take like days to weeks to like be able to do that,
Yeah.
and depending on how complex. But it's just crazy because Adobe is putting this out when majority of Adobe's users are like creatives who that usually would have been their job, and
Yeah.
now Adobe's like, well, you know, they're trying to spin it where it's like, oh, this is going to be your new best friend, your new tool, blah blah blah. It's going to make your life so much easier. But it's like, well, if anyone can do this with an Adobe subscription, then why am I needed?
Literally anyone can do it then.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm thinking of like engineers, for
right.
example, there or architects that are trying to, draw out, sketch out buildings, and it's just like, oh, you're telling me I could just push a couple buttons
Yeah,
and
and
and I could,
that's how we build cities, like AI. That's crazy.
yeah, that is insane. So ladies and gentlemen, Rome is about to be able to be built in a day,
Yeah,
depending on
and
how
a
this
click
goes. And,
just from Chat GPT.
oh my God, did we just give the 2050 Apple like PowerPoint tagline? Rome can be built in a day
Oh
with
yeah, yeah.
AI, with a click of a button.
Damn, that's what they're gonna say, bro. I'm waiting for the Apple
uh,
AI. Curry says
yeah, you know
Matt
they're
finna use AI to get close to SZA. Yeah, I'll do Dolly. Put my face in there.
me
Dolly
cuddling
prompt.
with SZA.
Me and SZA chilling in a drop top range, driving with Jack Harlow in the back.
Haven't-
Uh, Chesco also
Yeah,
with Jack Harlow. They're eating the Jack Harlow meal.
mid dab. It's like a Renaissance painting.
Yeah,
We're dabbing up as we're eating a chicken sandwich together.
yeah.
Fuck with it. Little buddy
SZA's
cop
SZA's stand
film.
like sitting like outside of the fucking window. I bet you if I put the prompt in, we'll get something.
Get something. Yeah, but
That'd be kind of fun to do.
uh, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, and another thing, another aspect is like I can't wait to see what kind of stupid YouTube videos are made with AI in the next couple years. It's gonna be like, oh, we I don't know, like versus matchups with AI created whatever. It's like, all right, Matt makes puts in 10 songs on the AI generator. I'll put my 10 songs on the AI generator. We'll see who makes the better music. Like we're
Right.
gonna see that bullshit like that on YouTube, which is gonna be I'm gonna be there watching, to be honest, just to see like what the fuck is
I
this. But no,
I do have Dolly open right now. If you feel like it, and if the chat feels like it, if y'all want to give me a prompt, just to see, we're just talking about AI, and I'm like, this might be kind of interesting, just to see, just to react to. Or
Matt
Chesco, if you have a
SZA,
prompt, Matt and well,
Matt SZA
I
in
would
the
have to,
range with.
I'd have to upload a picture of me. I think.
Oh, okay. Okay, what popular figure would you guys like to see
Yeah. Give me a
on an
celebrity.
AI?
Give me someone, and I'll type it in.
You know what I've been really having not having a blast. I've been watching a lot. Is have you seen those videos of like Harry Potter but Balenciaga?
Harry
It's
Potter, but Balenciaga. That's
or
crazy.
it's like Marvel but Balenciaga, and it's just
Oh.
like yassified versions of the characters, and it's like, um, Wingardium Leviosa in my new Balenciaga, or like for example, like famous music artists like Michael Jackson, it'd be like, there's it was like I want to rock with you in my new
Mm.
Balenciaga. It's like the with like house music playing in the
Yo.
background. If you haven't already, go check that out. It's some of the dumbest shit you'll ever watch, but entertaining.
All right, we're getting a lot of the
So
weekend.
Charlton Heston, you okay? You're fucking crazy. Charlton Heston in The Weekend, I guess.
Okay, okay.
Bruno Mars and Mike with Michael Jackson, The Weekend. That'd be
Okay, let's do the
funny.
three, the three. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
But The Last Supper, but
The
like
Last
Last
Supper.
Supper Renaissance,
Okay.
like
Okay.
ethereal vibes.
So an oil painting. Wait, an oil painting of Bruno Mars,
Chip fan, we can't do Matt because that would take too much time trying
The
to find a photo of
Weeknd,
Matt and trying to
and
train it to.
and Michael Jackson eating at
Tender.
the Last Supper. Is that the way you do it?
Okay, you're fucking crazy.
All right.
Um, yeah, yeah.
Or
Okay,
in
let's see it.
okay. All right. Let's see what happens.
All right. Let's see if we have to get even more specific.
Oh, it's against their content policy. Why?
Huh.
Maybe,
Huh.
huh? Maybe because I can't.
Maybe take out the Last Supper, maybe?
Okay, okay.
Maybe it
Maybe
has to just be like
just them.
Renaissance.
Maybe I can't do specific people.
Ah,
Someone who
maybe.
looks like The Weeknd.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or
Get the weekday. Okay,
The
so that
Weekday.
was obviously a wash.
Drake.
Uh,
Wait, what is the content policy? I want to know. Well, what have people been using to do like Trump and shit? You know?
I know that stuff is crazy. Like him getting arrested.
Yeah.
That was a crazy time. Crazy time.
I mean, it didn't say like
Yeah.
specifically. Okay, I wonder. Let me think. A Renaissance painting of I wonder of DJ Khaled
Hmm.
riding a big key. Let's see.
Right. The key.
Please,
Come
please let me
on,
do
come
DJ
on.
Khaled. Yo, bruh. That is not DJ Khaled.
That that is so crazy. The hairline, my God. I know I'm
They
not
got
one
the
to speak, but
chain
my
though.
God. The chain. He looks.
So we can't do Bruno Mars the weekend, but we can do DJ Khaled.
I know. Where's the justice in that? Wait,
Yo,
try just
maybe just one celebrity at a time.
okay.
Okay, so
I
the
asked
weekend.
ChatGPT for a random premise for a painting. Are you ready?
Okay,
So
yeah,
the weekend, we're doing the weekend.
sure.
So the weekend, gazing out
Okay,
at the
what's the,
vast expanse of space, gazing out at space.
okay? Is this like a realistic painting?
It says here, a lone astronaut gazing out at the vast expanse of space from the safety of their spaceship, contemplating the mysteries of the universe and their place within it.
Wow, that's intense. Okay,
Yeah, Joe,
let's do
ChatGPT. I need a hit of that.
an oil painting of the weekend in space.
Licking his tongue.
Look, I think that goes against the content policy.
Yeah, that
Uh,
definitely is.
Looking out of a window at the vast universe.
Hmm.
Let's see. Let's see. I feel like it just like it's not even like it's gonna just look like The Weeknd, you know, like
Yeah.
it's not gonna be
Yeah.
him, unless I don't know. Let's see. Oh,
Hmm.
kind of a vibe, bro. Look
Kind
at
of,
that.
yeah. You know, I can see this being hanging in at like in like a kid's room,
Yeah,
like a 5-year-old's room.
they got the hair.
They got the hair, the I can tell like with the facial structure that it's supposed to be The Weeknd.
That's cool.
The Weeknd licking frogs with Michael Jackson.
All
That'd be a fun painting.
right,
Uh,
let's do Michael Jackson. I want to see what comes up.
could we do Michael Jackson in like in the style of The Weeknd's After Hours? Do you think it would
Oh, like
that would
album art.
trip it out? Yeah, or
Ah,
like in the same style and outfit as
okay,
that?
let's see if it's smart enough. Let's
Yeah,
say a digital uh artwork of Michael Jackson. Oops.
like in the outfit or
In
in the
the
garb of
outfit of wait. How do I phrase this, y'all? How do I phrase this, y'all? So, a
maybe we
digital
could say
artwork of Michael Jackson wearing
like a red suit akin to or similar to The Weeknd's After Hours. Would do you think that
okay.
would throw it off?
Or maybe we just say like the Joker wearing
As
yeah, as the Joker. Let's just see what happens.
okay. This is
Dressed
gonna haunt my
dressed
nightmares.
as the Joker.
I have a phobia of clowns. This
All right.
sucks.
This
I'm
might I
already
don't
gonna
know if
hate
this
this.
is gonna even like no, okay.
Okay.
Um
So, wait, then I wonder if maybe it was Michael Jackson that tricked it off?
yeah, maybe we can't do Michael Jackson. Let's do Bruno.
Yeah.
Bruno
Bruno
Mars.
Mars.
Um as let's just do like as president of the United States of the Philippines.
Of the Philippines. Yeah, there you go.
Please.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
it just doesn't like Michael Jackson. You know, like
Maybe, yeah.
they won't let you do that.
Yeah, his reputation, I guess, is a little shaky at the moment.
Yo, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
My boy.
Everyone stand up, salute to the president of
This looks like a South Park character, straight up.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Oh my god.
That is crazy.
I don't like
Hey,
any of those.
salamat
Yeah.
parang all your service, Mr. Bruno
Yes.
Mars. Thank you.
Okay, let me.
Uh,
Yeah.
do you think?
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran and SZA in the drop top of a Range Rover driving down Hollywood Boulevard. Bro, that's dictator Bruno Mars. Bruno Jung-un. Yeah, no,
Okay.
damn Jose, I know. I really wanted to see MJ with the Weeknd's trip,
I
but
know. I feel like I can't do like maybe two at once or something.
yeah,
And, okay, I
potentially.
said an oil painting of Ed Sheeran dressed as a division math symbol.
Dressed as a it's gonna be like a morph
I
suit.
feel like maybe you won't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I think it might.
Let's see.
Come on, Ed Sheeran. Yo.
Why is he in like a Protestant like
Right.
like a ancient era? Like why is he dressed like a nun right now?
He looks like someone from like Harry Potter. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Ron
It's
Weasley,
Ed Sheeran, y'all. Oh
Ed
my
Weasley.
god. Oh, I have
Looks.
my old art. I have my old prompts on here if you want to see what I've done before.
Oh, let's
This
check it out.
was I don't know what that was. Oh, I actually uploaded art onto here, and then it kind of like generated art based off of that. I said the Food album cover by MF Doom. It's funny.
Is this like completely free?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I did a Rembrandt oil
Interesting.
painting of a baby smoking a pipe.
Nice.
Vibe.
Nice. Goo goo gaga.
Goo goo gaga. Salvador
Nice.
Dali oil painting of the sky with a cotton candy sunset. Ooh, that's a good prompt. A Salvador Dali oil painting of The Weeknd as The Weeknd. What should he be doing?
Mm.
Uh, The Weeknd.
You should
Flicking
be.
his tongue. Let's just see what happens. Sticking his tongue out. Sticking his tongue out.
Sticking his tongue out. I think that'll be PG, slightly PG. Oh boy.
They're gonna be like, you're blocked.
Yeah.
Okay,
Where's the weekly
it's
weekend
going.
update? This is the weekly weekend update.
This is it
bro.
right now. This
We're,
is what's
is
prompting
is the
us.
weekend an AI generated video of the weekend? That's
Yo,
gonna that second
that's
one
not
is
The
gonna haunt my
Weeknd.
nightmares forever. I love the
Yo,
mustache. Yo. Nah, that's wild. That's Michael
yo,
Jackson, or that's like Freddie Mercury, more so.
that's terrifying. Oh my god. Okay,
I hate that.
I'm gonna get that off your screen.
All
Everyone's
right.
freaking out.
And with that being
No.
said, I think that
That's our take on AI.
that is our illustration of how scary the this AI thing can be.
Oh my god.
I just saw like 10 people tune out just now. I don't blame you. That was some horrifying stuff. I know we didn't give you all a trigger warning,
Sorry.
but here we are. The damn, yo. So with that being said, I guess now we're in the weekly weekend update.
Yeah,
Did you listen to Double Fantasy?
I did. Sounded like the live stream for sure.
Bro, that shit is
It went
fire.
it went
I
fire. Bro. It
loved
went
it.
hard.
If you look on my earbuds, which I think it was Jose who called me out on it. He was like, "So I can tell you really like this song, huh? Because if you look at it, it's like Double Fantasy, Double Fantasy, Double Fantasy, Double Fantasy."
All day. All
Uh,
day.
yeah, and that's just because I was playing it off the album where it's like you get the single and then the radio edit. So it
Uh-huh.
was just going looping back and forth I think as I was just like walking down the street. So I was just like listening to it throughout the whole walk. And no, man, that shit's fire. I think someone said before that song is like After Hours. I definitely get the After Hours vibes.
Hmm.
But then Future comes in and brings in a whole
Yeah.
Starboy era type vibe, and it's like the perfect middle ground to me of those two eras. I love
I'm
it.
for it, man. Like is if this is like the sound he's going for, or like kind of the vibe of like whatever he's doing next, I'm definitely down for it. You know, I feel like Starboy and After Hours, like his two biggest albums, literally. Like just merge that sound and you have a hit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, and then the thing is, we're getting. I don't know if it's gonna be the same sound for whatever it is at Horizon Afterlife.
Hmm.
But
Horizon.
I do think it will be. I know I prefer Horizon, me perfectly personally. I know everyone is attached to Afterlife, but come on now. But I think this is gonna be more the sound of that Mike Dean
Yeah.
album that we're apparently getting tomorrow, and also the Idol soundtrack. I think that the whatever the sound is of Horizon is going to be completely different from this. But no, man, like it's
I'm
gonna be.
excited for it though, man. Like, apparently we're getting 4 new weekend records, on the Mike
Count 'em.
Dean tape, so that's gonna be sick.
The
Yeah.
titles are interesting. Did you see them?
Is there a track list?
I don't know if it's like the whole track list, but
Okay. Let's see if I can
they
look it
put
up.
out just like a little. There was like a piece of paper that had 4 records, 4 titles, and
Okay.
they're very interesting. Let
Let's
me
see. Do you have
find them.
that?
I'll DM it to you if I can find it. But if someone in the chat wants to bring it up as well, go on ahead.
Oh, this is interesting. So I'm seeing some tweets. Here, I'll just show y'all what I'm looking at. My
Sure,
my
swoosh
my,
over.
my investigating. Um, 4 new songs featuring the weekend coming tonight on Mike Dean's album. This one says, I hope there would be more than one song from Abel in the album, blah, blah, blah. Especially given the fact that the current song is a throwaway from Trilogy.
Whoa.
Interesting. Very interesting. So, I don't know what that's referring to in terms of the current song. Maybe the one that was leaked on that one video that he posted where he's like, "Oh, this may or may not see the light of day," blah blah blah. Um, but if we're getting trilogy like weekend, that's yo, I will be tuning in.
Yeah, and that's interesting because we were on Playback TV, and Kay was talking about how there was some chatter about how Double Fantasy sounded like a song all the way back from The Noise, which is even before Trilogy, and they're talking
What?
about how if you listen to it, like the melody of it is exactly the same,
Wow.
that same do no 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 do no
Mm-hmm.
no no is from all the way back from The Noise. So that's interesting. You just brought that up about Trilogy coming back as well. So it's
Damn.
cool, man. Like this is like a nice little stroll down memory lane. Like and it's like a .5 weekend album we're getting with the Mike Dean album with
Yeah.
this Idol soundtrack. It's really cool, man. This is so dope.
That's
Like
fire. That's
hello.
fire. I like that. You know, like just these old, just I mean, I'm always an advocate for like old weekend. I know or artists don't like saying like, oh, we want the old weekend with the old Kanye, the old Tyler, blah blah blah. But yo,
Yeah,
like that's what got him big. So if he's trying to like revisit that, or maybe some of those songs are resurfacing and maybe being interpolated
yeah.
in these Mike Dean tracks, like that'll be super interesting.
Yeah, like a refresh, reboot.
Yeah.
I know we all hate that word nowadays because of all the reboots happening, but it's cool when someone like The Weeknd who knows how to do it right, who will only put it out if it's great, outside of say the Die For You remix, which sounded great, but it's not. It left a little bit to be desired. Should be cool. I'm very excited. I think they said it's not dropping tonight at 9 p.m. like midnight EST. All that stuff is dropping tomorrow, like tomorrow.
Like
So
tomorrow,
you
it's like
know,
randomly, it's like in the morning or something.
yeah.
Maybe just
Well, he's pulling
4 o'clock.
what was it?
He's pulling a
What was it?
Donda.
Was that Donda? That was the
Yeah,
album. Yeah.
yeah. Nah, I'm hyped.
Uh,
So yeah, I mean, it's cool because like the weekend he's still getting us music even though he's not. Oh, I see you shared it with me. Here we go. So these are the tracks that we should be getting, um, on the album tonight, featuring the weekend. Once Upon a Time, Artificial Intelligence. Come on, this whole AI thing was really just a segue into the new weekend track called
This
Artificial
right.
Intelligence.
Yeah. A nice
Uh,
30-minute segue. Defame
Defame
moi.
Moi, and more coke. Just,
Straight up. No ifs, ands, buts about it.
this is the coke bars.
Yeah. Oh shit, The Weeknd on his Pusha T flow.
Yo, he's gonna.
Jealousy, power, and
Yeah.
greed. Drinking on this coke like I'm drinking on this weed.
Yeah. He's
I
gonna
don't
come
even
on,
know,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
The fame, yo. But knowing The Weeknd's just gonna sound like,
Yeah.
yo.
You like the way I snort this coke or nah? Yeah.
That's the new era. That's how we
Yeah.
know the growth. People always love putting like the lines next to each other. It's like, wow, the growth. It's like, do you like the way I flick my tongue or not? Do you like the way I snort this shit or not? Do you think Defame Moi is gonna be any kind of acknowledgement of the idol stuff? Some defamation going on.
Maybe,
Is he
maybe.
gonna get on his like? I think of like the Snow Child
Oh yeah.
song where he's like, the only thing I'm phobic of is failing, something like that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Talking about like some of those.
I can see
What
it.
were
I
you
can
gonna
see
say?
it because isn't Mike Dean and The Weeknd? They're also doing the Idol soundtrack, right? The two of them.
Yeah.
So, I bet you some songs that like didn't make it onto the Idol soundtrack are probably getting pushed onto here, and I can see. I bet you Defame Moi and More Coke, maybe all of them, are from what would have been on the Idol, but
Maybe. Or
yeah,
just from the same sessions.
from the same sessions, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited, bro. Like I feel like Mike Dean, The Weeknd, that's just it's gonna go crazy since they're gonna go wild. I just really want that song that he leaked or that he retweeted, that was part of that live that one time. He hit the craziest high note on that. I know y'all know what I'm talking about, but I'm like, yo, where is this shit? Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what we need to go back to, the roots, bro. Like this R&B shit. So I hope we get some of those moments on these tracks, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, just because I've been editing a lot of those versus matchups highlights, I've been, it reminded me of like Put on a Smile, like the way his voice kind of
Yeah.
was allowed to push,
Yeah, he went
was
crazy.
allowed to not strain, but you know what I mean. It was cool. It was cool. Gave me a little some screamo vibes. Gave me some,
Mm-hmm.
and that's coming from a person who never listens to screamo, so take that for what it is.
4 new
But
songs
no,
all
man,
made this week. That's interesting too. Made the same week that is dropping. Mm.
that's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see what they came up with, man, in the span of a week. That's crazy.
Also, I did not mean to shut
Also, I
up
love the
NFR.
album cover.
Is that actually him? Like, that's what he looked like when he was younger.
I I mean, if it did, he was a handsome man. Looking at the business in the front, party in the back
Yeah.
vibes.
All right, here we go. NFR. They do a lot of shit, but I do appreciate when they do like everything that's dropping that week because it just makes it easier for me.
Yeah.
So I
Hey,
mean,
Lupe Fiasco.
yeah, Lupe
There it is.
Fiasco, um,
I'm telling you, claws digging
Conway,
in me. Collar Wolverine.
mm,
Calling it right now.
crazy.
I'm Jacked Man, like I'm Jack Man.
Bunch of people I don't know, except The Weeknd,
Conway,
Jack Harlow, Conway, Labyrinth,
Lupe. Oh,
Miguel,
Miguel is dropping. Oh, say no more. I love
okay,
it.
Rico
That reminds me.
Nasty.
I don't know. Have you heard Usher's new song? Speaking of R&B artists like making their comeback, have you heard Glue?
No, I haven't. Usher.
Oh, great record.
Wait, that
Great
reminds
record.
me. That reminds me of this video.
Yes. You want that lovey-dovey, kiss, kiss.
Okay, y'all, hold on. Y'all need to just okay. Look at just memorize his dance moves, y'all. You are not expecting what he's about to pull. Ah shit! He got the free throw.
The free throw. I love the little.
Yeah.
I love it. In case you guys don't know, that is like the original choreography for this song for Kiss Kiss, and it's so funny that he did it. Like, bro, just get a clip mic. For me, what I love is that he keeps having to like
Yeah.
sing while he's doing this. Chris Brown's so funny.
Yeah.
Dancing in general is so funny because if you're actually watching, my favorite clips are when they take clips of people dancing and just put the sneaker sound effect where you
Yeah.
see because dancing just out of context or even like the slightest bit off beat is so funny. Like us our fucking versus matchup. I was watching it
Oh yeah.
recently. The clips were slightly out of sync and it made all the difference because now we're not just singing along. It just sounds like we're just singing. It just sounds like we're singing
Oh
and it's
god.
terrible. It's whack.
Oh god.
But it's funny, man. It's
Yeah.
funny.
Thanks,
Shout out
Chris Brown.
thanks Chris Brown for doing everything you do. What are y'all's thoughts on Usher doing the Super Bowl halftime show? He could do it.
We
Easy.
had that conversation
Easy.
before, right?
I think it was Bruno Mars versus Chris Brown, and
And
then I
then
was
someone
like,
someone brought up Usher.
yeah, and then I was like, who else could do it? Is definitely Usher. He has the hits, he has the
Mhm.
showmanship, he's got the charisma, he's got the riz. I'm sure just give him all the creative direction, give him all the budget. It's gonna be something incredible. Oh my
Mm.
God. Damn. Okay, yeah. Man, I need to get this video out soon. Um, but yeah, man. I think one other thing we wanted to talk about, unless I mean, is there anything else from the weekend? No. I think we covered everything.
Mhm.
But let's talk about if we're speaking about movies, let's talk about some of these latest reboots
Oh
that
yeah.
was that's been going on lately. In case you've been living under a rock, Hollywood is completely
Running out of
unoriginal.
running out of ideas.
Yeah, so they're just kind of, draining from the well of past movies, trying to make a buck off of what's been made recently.
There's
And
been a lot
here
of
we are.
trailers that have been released. Actually, just today, the new Hunger Games remake is was released. I guess it's the prologue or
It's like a prequel,
the
like
prequel.
following the main villain from the Hunger Games movies. We're gonna be seeing his backstory, his tragic backstory, and how he
Yeah,
became
right.
the jaded, icy man that he currently is today.
Yeah. So how it started, the first person to create the Hunger Games, blah blah blah. Starring Rachel Ziegler, kind of interesting. Got
So
like
Viola Davis is in here
Viola Davis is in
somewhere.
it. Kind of OG. It looks pretty cool. I mean, sure,
Yeah,
it's
you know.
giving Hunger Games, sure. Um,
The Hunger Games is giving Hunger Games.
yeah.
Yeah.
Someone already made a fucking like fan edit of it,
Well,
but this is a good
yeah.
preview of the trailer. Hold on, I don't want to get copyrighted. It's like to a
I
Tame
know, I
Impala
know.
song. Peter Dinklage is in it, which is
Peter Dinklage.
interesting. He's like the guy who like invented the Hunger Games. So he's definitely the villain. So that's interesting. Also, I mean the freaking what you call it, the the Moana reboot. Oh my god, I need to just talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
That's not what we're looking at here, but so I know y'all have heard about uh the Moana thing with the Rock and all that. So what's crazy about this to me is the only reason, and I can guarantee you this, y'all, the only reason they are remaking Moana live action and not just making another Moana. This movie came out 5 years ago, like literally not that long ago. I guarantee you it's because Black Adam tanked so bad. And that they were banking the entire DC universe, cinematic universe, on The Rock to like revitalize it and be the, you know, finally compete with fucking Marvel, whatever. And that movie tanked so bad that I think The Rock has like his ego has just been like, oh, like I still gotta be, you know, I still gotta be the number one actor. Like people gotta respect me. And so he's like, what do people love? They love Moana. They love Maui. So let's just make that shit again. Like, same story. This time I'm just gonna be in Hawaii. Like, I need to get bankrolled right now. Um. So yeah, kind of. I don't know. It's just like such a shitty cash grab, in my opinion.
You know what's crazy is that Black Adam it tanked, and the you know the what was it the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to
Mm.
change, and it fucking obviously fell off a cliff. What's funny about it is that in reading some of the behind the scenes drama, it was like, no, like the DC didn't have The Rock's back at all. It was just this was just The Rock and his production company
Yeah.
going rogue and being
Oh.
like, we are going to like Superman wasn't that was a whole thing that they did
Ah.
originally. Like they kind of went behind DC's back
That's
because
crazy.
they're actually gonna recast or like reboot Henry Cavill's Superman
Yeah.
into like a different Superman. But they're like, nah, like let's make a stand here. And also like let's be honest, like in the comics, Black Adam and Shazam, that's
Yeah.
the face off. But The Rock just really, really wanted to fight Superman. Just seeing Superman and The Rock
Right.
on screen together is to him like appealing, and obviously would be cool, but it's just like that's not what it is. So at the end of the day, pissed off a bunch of comic book fans, pissed off the studio, pissed off pretty much everyone in involvement with DC, and now here we are just
Yeah.
trying to get a Moana movie going. So
Yeah.
there you go, a little bit of
So
behind the scenes drama.
yeah, so dumb. It's just like, and also Disney. I mean, let's just go into that for a second.
Yeah, hey,
Little
Little Mermaid.
Mermaid, yo. Okay, so I'm not like the biggest Disney. I'm not like one of those Disney adults, you know, whatever. Like I definitely go to Disneyland and I like going there because it's fun and, but like, you know, so
I
I'm not like
appreciate
too emotionally invested in this stuff. But like, it's just the remakes, the live action remakes that they've been pumping out. that they've been announcing they're casting for. They just announced all of like the characters for the Little Mermaid. Bro, what happened? What happened to like the cute little like animal characters? I'm like, I thought that was what like Disney was all about. I don't know if you have seen what the characters look like, but they're like terrifying. Like they're like this is Sebastian. I'm like that's just a crab. Like that's not a character. Like I don't know. Hold on, I need to find it. Okay. First of all, Aquafina, first red flag in this movie. I don't. That's so unnecessary. But we have as the bird Scuttle, which was like an iconic character from the first one. Bro,
Flounder.
this is gonna give me nightmares. Look at that face. That is not the face of like your friendly.
That's why they make. Okay, man. This.
That
That's my main thing, bro. Is like, someone screenshot this right now.
that's just a fish, bro. Like that's not flounder. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what happened to the characters?
Yeah.
Like, aren't
And
there
hearing him
people
talk.
that are
Wait, who's
supposed?
playing him?
Jacob Tremblay. I don't know who
I don't
that
know who
is.
that
It's
is.
probably some kid.
Yeah.
But like, it's so like
The same way. Yeah. Hey, Darren said the same. A really great thing. The Lion King with the Donald Glover,
Right.
directed by Jon Favreau. Is that it was just like literally lions talking to each other. It was just like,
yeah. I'm like,
and not expressively. Like, have you seen that
No.
picture of people use it? People of like a tiger being like,
yeah,
and like when he realized he doesn't have that dog in him.
right.
It's like, bro, real life animals can have expression too. Like, don't give them just like
Right.
they all have just like the stone cold face.
Bro.
Or Sebastian.
Like that's just a crab.
My, oh my.
Like
Don't
you're
be
telling me
shy.
that this dude, yeah, like he can't sing. Like he's a fucking crab. Like you're telling me this thing is gonna talk. That's gonna scare the little kids.
This is gonna be an incredible movie to watch off the Eddies. Off the Eddies,
Bro,
Come on.
I'm gonna be tripping.
I'm gonna be on.
I don't know, man. It's
Pod
just
9
like
off this.
I'm over the remake, like the live action shit. I'm over the okay. I mean, he looks like Javier Bardem. Yeah, fuck with that. But
Mhm.
I don't know. It's like
Parthy is Ursula.
it's like what like they need to start hand animating again because that's when shit actually look good. But it's either like perfect, Pixar CGI or this where it's just people talking to fish, and not like, an animated movie.
I remember back in the 2010s, there was a running joke that I would constantly hear about was, oh, this is that thing you love from your childhood, but dark and gritty and real. And studios would just shoot that shit out like it was like what we
Yeah.
wanted, especially after like the Nolan Batman films. Like, oh, okay, people like the dark and gritty, and that's how we get, say, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies.
Oh yeah.
That came out during that time was like, okay, like this is them, super dark and gritty. I think they even cut out the teenage, or they cut out the mutant. They cut out some aspect of the
Just
title.
turtles.
Ninja Turtles, I think
Ninja
they just called
Turtles.
it. And it's just like, okay, like, sure, but Jungle Book was pretty good. But no,
Yeah.
and then now, and you know what? And to me, the one that really kind of fucked me up was the Mulan reboot.
Oh
Did
yeah.
you see that at all?
Yeah.
It came out during lockdown, and it was like, here's Mulan, but without any of the singing, without any of the
Right.
songs, without any no Mushu,
Right.
no Shang. Like,
So
it's like
stupid.
Mulan, but and sure,
None
I
of the
get
good
it.
stuff.
It's Mulan, but not, but more culturally sensitive, I guess. I get that aspect, but also then it's just like, why are you making Mulan then? Don't touch Mulan. Just make an original
That's what I'm saying.
movie that
They-
Peter Pan and Wendy. Is that what you're playing, right? Or is that Little Mermaid?
This is Little Mermaid still, but yeah, that too. Peter Pan. It's like
dark and gritty. It's Peter Pan, but dark and gritty. And if you guys watch the trailer, it's like the dark lighting.
You can't see
Everything looks
shit.
super.
Yeah, we also
Yeah.
everything. I can't see anything. Like Game of Thrones, kind of perpetuated the like. Oh shit! Hold on, he gotta hit that though. Do the
Hey, fuck
Fortnite.
John Moran. No,
Do
no,
the
no.
Fortnite. Oh.
Oh,
Do the Fortnite.
yo,
Do the
Fortnite
Fortnite.
is incredible. Fortnite, you can do. It's Roblox now. Have you taken a look at Fortnite?
Fortnite is
Recently?
Roblox. Wait, what do you mean?
It's Roblox, but with the Unreal Engine now. Like imagine that. It's like
Oh,
Fortnite, but
yeah.
Fortnite, but Roblox in terms of like you can make any
Right.
game you want.
I saw that. I
You
saw
know?
people making like Call of Duty on Fortnite or like
Right.
crazy like mystical like adventure games on Fortnite. Crazy.
Yo, Fortnite really is like the new Call of Duty where it's like
Yeah.
it's just gonna be there forever. Like for the rest of
Yeah.
time. It's a new 2K.
I fuck with that.
Shit, man.
I'm
I'm like,
fine with
yo,
Fortnite.
am I gonna get on Fortnite real quick? Like, yeah, I saw people doing straight up like, my brother, we were having fun, just like chilling on some RP, like some high school RP,
Yeah.
and it was just so funny looking around, like it's really real. Like, go
Yeah.
to class. Oh shoot, it's break time. Go
On
party.
Fortnite?
You know,
That's crazy.
on Fortnite, yeah, and they have like Attack on Titans themed stuff where I don't know, it's
God.
super elaborate. I'm just very that if we're talking about technological innovations that we're excited for, beyond I know we've been very cynical this episode, but
Fortnite is
Fortnite,
promising
man.
though.
yeah, that's if there's three takeaways from this stream, it's goddamn AI generated music is crazy. Disney reboots are
Everything's getting rebooted.
why Fortnite gold star.
Yeah.
You get the gold star. But yeah. Oh, Sonic games. Some great Sonic movies.
I'm trying to
Hey,
look for more
hey.
reboots. Oh,
Curry's bringing up something that I know that you hold very near and dear to your heart. And we talk about how Barbie is going to save the world.
yo, most anticipated movie of the year. I don't care what you back to back. July
Barbieheimer is going to be
Barbieheimer.
the most incredible
No,
moment.
no. Boppenheimer weekend going crazy. All right, y'all don't understand. My ass will be seated and ready. I need to buy that directed from Greta Gerwig shirt, full pink. I'm dyeing my hair pink. It's a Boppenheimer summer. All right, like the double feature is gonna go crazy. It's gonna be 6 hours straight in the theater. Nah, I'm so excited.
No
for Barbie.
breaks. Going from one
No
theater,
breaks.
flowing right into the other.
No breaks. Yeah, I'm like
Which one are
genuinely.
we going first? Sorry, real quick. My bad.
I'll probably go Oppenheimer first. Get that out the way. 3
Yeah,
hours.
get that Nolan movie out the
It's
way.
3 hours long. I'm like, okay, I see the Oppenheimer, the bomb. Okay, now let's have some fun. So end on a high note. End it on Barbie.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw. I think it just debuted at some film festival, and I think it was TIFF or something. Ryan Gosling was talking about it, about being Ken. And just this quote, y'all have probably seen it. Just the quote alone, I'm like, yeah, this was the right. I mean, I knew Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie, and like that's perfect, Ken and Barbie. For some reason, people on Twitter were like,
Too old.
He looks too old. I'm like, he's not.
Who
He's not
cares?
old. He's not old. Like he's literally 30 something. Like, and then of course they like edited his face in the trailer. Look how hella gross. Like look how old he looks.
Come
He's
on
fine.
now. His delivery of now that we're boyfriend girlfriend.
Perfect.
Like now, can I stay at your place, or what was the line?
It was
Barbie,
like,
I literally I never go anywhere without my skates.
yeah,
Like that is great.
the boyfriend girlfriend. It's great. And so, dude, he's perfect. But he had this tweet, or he had this quote from an interview, where he's like, I really doubted my Kenergy at the time, or something like that. I really doubted the Ken in me, but I didn't understand and fully accept Ken, like to be a part of him and understand who he is. But Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig conjured the Ken out of me. And just those words alone, conjured the Ken out of him. Like,
Kenjured the Ken.
Kenjured.
It was the Kenjuring.
The Kenjuring. Yeah. Like, I just know this movie's going to go crazy. I'm so excited for it. I think we need more camp, like, kitsch corny movies, like just like the Legally Blondes, the White Chicks, you know, like just stuff
Yes.
that's just like schlocky cinema. We don't get that anymore. Everything's trying to be gritty and real and remake and well, blah blah blah. Nobody wants to get off their ass and make a funny movie anymore these days. And Barbie is actually doing that. So, oh, The Weeknd's live right now. Oh shit!
Hey, put out new music.
Oh, he's probably
shit.
previewing whatever's happening.
Yeah.
But
okay.
yeah,
I'm
Barbie
recommending it,
movie is
but
where it's
no,
at.
I remember he another interview he had. He was like when he was getting called for that role and contemplating it. He was talking about how he got off the phone. He was like, I don't know. Like you said, like he wasn't sure if he could bring out that inner Ken, that Kenergy. And he saw his daughter, and she was playing with a Ken doll, or like it was on the floor, and he was like, you know what, this is the role for me. And I love that, and I do agree. I think there's definitely like the movie I think of when I think of say like the schlocky comedy
Yeah.
movie. I think of a recent example that wasn't that great. From what I heard, was Cocaine Bear. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, this is interesting. A nice R-rated random comedy about the stupidest premise you've ever seen. Sure, yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it. But there's another point I wanted to make. But no, super excited for Barbie. It was the beach off scene where he's like, yo, if you won't get through him, I'm gonna have to beat you off. Like, that's
Right.
That's perfect humor for Barbie.
Yeah.
Another thing, another great Ken was Michael Keaton from Toy Story 3. Do you remember that?
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, Michael Keaton
Oh.
played Ken in
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay,
another
wait.
great Ken.
I'm
Love that.
gonna tap onto The Weeknd's live right now just to see what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we could watch. He's not playing anything.
Okay. Let me pull it up. Yo, live reaction to his
Live on the live.
live on the live. Okay, dude's just looking at me.
Oh, bro, coughing. Never sleep. What's that? What's that say? Bro, someone's taking a fat hit of a bong. I could hear it.
Once upon a time, in a land
My
not
man,
far
yo,
away,
it's a
Oh, he's
weed
playing
seance
music.
in here, man.
intelligence reached a level where it could create music.
Oh,
and
this stream's about to get taken down.
Yeah, this just about to get taken down immediately.
Many thought this would be the symptoms of inaccuracy and bias. But one day, a group of multidisciplinary
Yo,
creatives gathered
breaking news.
together
Like
to
they're
create
talking
Is this
about-
artificial intelligence?
masters of their craft. They hosted a contest.
Alright, fuck it. This about to get taken down, but fuck it.
Yeah. All right, we here, ladies and gentlemen. We got through all our points.
Yeah.
We're just gonna react until you can't see us no more.
Yeah.
Generated works were perfect.
We got the Cheesecake Factory in the chat.
That humans could create.
Factory.
The AI music was
Shout out to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
evocative in the way that human-made music was.
Bro, my team looking
the-
crazy.
Pleasing to the eye.
The net worth of weed that has been
Yeah.
that has been smoked in that studio must be just like in the thousands.
Universally agreed that the human-made works were the
It's just
people
like it's funny how The Weeknd doesn't say shit.
loved
He
how
just
the
like
music and art spoke to
Yeah.
the human
he just mimes.
experience in a way that
What does his
they
hat say?
never
It's backwards. It says never sleep.
The human creators were praised for channeling their emotions.
Never
and
stop.
experience
Never stop
into
stopping.
something that touched the hearts and souls of
Right now I just hear AI.
And so, this
I love Chip Fan
without a shadow
chatting in here
of
like this is the chat for the IG
Hey,
Live.
I'll tell them.
Flick your tongue.
Flick your tongue. Hey, I'll tell them. On behalf of Chip Fan.
personally great.
Flick your tongue, Mr. Abel. You know what?
There you
Hey
go,
yo,
Chip
if you're in the IG Live right now, tell him to flick his tongue.
I just commented flick your tongue from Chip Fan.
Same here. I'm a comment from the OTP official.
Yeah.
Don't worry, y'all. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Yo, these synths are crazy.
Your tongue. Never stop flicking your tongue. Just 2 hours straight of tongue flicking.
Smoking live.
It's gonna
Oh.
be ethereal shit, bruh.
I hear those vocals. Aw, shit.
Let me know if any of the OTP.
Okay, I'm waiting for it. Cheesecake Factory going crazy in the comments.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Get your product placement.
Right.
The intern, the social media intern that probably just got notified, like, yo, the
Go.
weekend just plugged our
His
shit.
manager's just
Get
like,
in
hop
there."
on right now.
Oh, Curry.
Yo,
our
this
comment
is
just
some
came out.
trilogy
That's funny.
shit.
We back, baby. Hey, shout out to all the trilogy truthers. I know we be talking
Yes,
shit,
sir.
but you know, we're all weekend fans at the end of the day, and we're all being fed.
Look at all those tracks. They just turned all that in.
They make good burgers. You know what? Yeah, avocado egg rolls, solid.
Aw, shit.
Have we not been taken down yet? Yeah,
I'm
turn that
turning-
shit off. Good
I'm
shit,
turning
good
off
shit.
monetization.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, they always got some Family Guy playing.
Yeah, Family Guy, American Dad. It's always some. In that
This goes
family.
crazy.
Flick your tongue. Flick your fucking tongue. I am so sorry to all the people
Ooh.
that happened to see our comments. Yo,
This
literally
this
like
is what
the
I'm
weekend-
talking about.
This is the weekend at the opera, bro. I love it. I love it.
This is what I want to hear,
yeah.
bro. Ooh, the auto tune.
We back, baby.
Come on now.
Okay.
That's tough.
Kitchen Boy, imagine the Family Guy part is what gets this live taken down.
Yeah. Yo, that's crazy. Oh. Hello. He's flicking it. He's flicking it.
Ah!
He's flicking it.
He's flicking his eyeball.
Yo, I'm getting real close.
I know.
Dude, this is different. Someone's like, After Hours 2?
After Hours 2.
What's he doing?
Hey,
Oh.
leave me alone. Wait, which song is this? Is this the listening party? I think this is the live listening party.
I don't know.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the OTP weekend. You know what? Let me change this this title real quick. It's gonna be Jack Harlow thumbnail, but
Just
the weekend
add
live
it.
listening party.
Just add it to the Jack Harlow part.
Yeah.
Where is more coke? Bro, they've been cooking in here.
There's been a couple things lighting up in that room, for sure. See, man, like if YouTube wasn't such a bitch about copyright, this is the type of shit we'd do. Just like,
Right.
oh shoot, like Kanye West is doing his
Live react.
well, maybe not Kanye West, but we do just like random shit like this.
Hopefully we're okay. I mean, I turned off monetization, so maybe that'll save us.
You know what? I think we won't get copyrighted until the album comes out. I think that's how it's gonna work out.
Okay.
So tomorrow, I think tomorrow we're fucked.
Damn,
but,
this is a
hey,
fat
we're here.
doobie he's smoking on right now. He got that 007.
Scuba Stu, the sugar daddy. I love it. I love it. What are you smoking?
I like this. You know, I like this a lot. Like, I like how it's stripped back, bro. Like, these songs are very raw, but they're still kind of techno, like still in the same vibe.
Yeah, yeah. It very much is. Like this is really like that Blade Runner aesthetic.
That's
that
what I
think
fuck with.
that he was trying to emulate, but he gave it like he made it accessible in a way, like poppy.
Yeah,
But this is just like raw, unfiltered.
that's what I wanted.
that tone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got a little shout out to our thoughts from someone.
What do you say?
Someone just said they tagged us and just said yo in the chat. Hey, everyone, spam our thoughts in the weekend chat.
Hey, yeah. Why not?
Nah, but like one thing I was just getting worried about, like what might happen after, you know, for his next album is like he's gonna start overproducing shit just because like he goes crazy with the synths. But he just needs to strip it back because this is crazy.
What, it's gonna be too clean, you think?
Like just too many
polished?
crazy synths. Like it just would be overpowering. It's like his voice is not even part of it, you know? Like he kind of rode that line on Don FM, but with this stuff it's like it's stripped back, it's raw, but still in that same vibe. I like that.
See that? I feel I'm in a Blade Runner.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in Cyberpunk or something. The Exo Factory. Who's running the Cheesecake Factory account?
I know. The Hills of Eyes. Okay, Cheesecake Factory XO.
I see. Hey, Curry, I see you in that chat. Damn, this is a long. Okay, Chloe Bailey in there.
Hey.
I don't. TK Factory, like, they're chatting like they're DJ Khaled. They're like, Major XO Life.
I know. Yeah, no. No, they're not about that.
That was a long song.
I love it. I love that this Mike Dean album is just gonna give us a chance for the weekend. Just do fuck all.
Right.
Like, he's just gonna do whatever.
Just gonna vibe.
I love that. Like, no expectation of, you know, what a weekend album should have. Also, one thing I was wondering is, like, I wonder if this is it's gonna be executive produced by The Weeknd or
That's what they
Abel?
say. Co-produced.
But did they say specifically, is it The Weeknd or Abel?
Oh. Probably The Weeknd, right? I don't know. Damn, this one goes crazy. Like haunting.
For real. Whoa! Hey!
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This the Coke bars.
That shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Curry, you just popped up on my comments.
Yeah, this is straight up Blade Runner. This is crazy.
Okay, Kitchen Boy, he said it co-produced by me, so that doesn't help. Oh, hello.
Hold on. This is like a video game OST or something, you know?
Seriously. I'm gonna need him to hop on the soundtrack of, like, Cyberpunk 2030 or whatever. Or like some Star Wars shit. Yo, him being on some,
Yeah.
getting some Star Wars love. Oh, that's some bank right there.
Crazy. He's revving up. Oh,
Yeah, you're gonna play this on the tour, no?
on the tour?
You
What
have to
tour?
Play this on the tour, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, on Mike Dean's tour.
I might come out there, just in the crowd, just fucking.
Oh,
Just play this whole album.
Yeah.
Entirely.
Before my set, just come out on stage.
wait, what's he talking about? What are you talking about tour? What are you talking about tour? You hear that?
I know.
Wait. What are you talking about? Like joint tour? Him and Mike Dean?
Yo, okay,
Yo.
yeah, no, we're
Hold
not
on,
getting
hold on.
Horizon anytime soon.
Yeah, wait. I don't know what he meant by that.
Oh, the tour in Europe, the Europe leg.
Oh.
Think about Europe.
Yeah.
like
Oh, he
touring
just said
Europe,
that.
There's it's like GA. It's not seated. So it's just like the crowd is just,
People will be like,
yeah, the crowd are gonna be just all over the place. It's gonna be
So they're
fine.
gonna be on the floor.
Gonna be on the floor and fucking.
He's talking about the Europe
standing.
tour.
It's gonna be like a festival.
So it's not gonna be like kids begging.
Man, that's exciting.
No.
That's the only one you
That's
beat up.
exciting.
No.
Whoa.
Damn. Yeah, the second tour, right? Those synths. People are probably screenshotting so many of his like reactions
yeah.
right now.
This shit in fucking Paris.
Yeah, that ice shit is definitely gonna be someone's
Germany is just gonna.
avatar. Someone's hobby.
Woo.
I love that Mike Dean uses the synths like a guitar solo.
Right.
Just- Papa Cholo. Y'all are funny. I'm gonna dap this man up. That's all I can ask for, bro. In that.
Crazy.
A master at work. Fucking genius, bro.
Like a real Jesus.
With thugs.
Jesus Christ.
These little like audio cut ups in these songs. I feel like that's from the show.
Really? Yeah.
Potentially.
Do you think so? Like that artificial intelligence stuff? You think that's gonna
No,
be
I
in
think
the show?
I think that was just like some voice, but they had some like dialogue just now. Ooh,
Sounds. Is this Defame Moi?
potentially. This one sounds crazy. Ooh, Kenny G.
Oh, we bringing Saxy back, baby. Woo.
Okay.
Give it to me. All right, Cheesecake Factory is just hardcore pandering. I
Yeah,
don't know
I
if you see
know.
him. It's like XO, please.
XO fam.
Can't play the whole thing.
Yes, hugs and kisses. XO.
Just a little bit.
Bro, I'm not flicking my tongue for no one on here.
One more.
Oh.
And they're choosing which one to play. Oh,
I think this is the one. This is the one that you're talking
yeah. This is like straight up like it sounds like the Dune soundtrack.
about. Right? No, that's what I'm thinking too. Oh,
That's crazy. Oh, they cut it. Oh,
sometimes
that
he
was
does
it.
this shit. Sometimes, hold on. Sometimes he does this shit though, where he's just like he cuts it off, and
cuts it off and then comes back on.
But damn, okay. So first thoughts, first reactions. This is the first time really being able to do this. But
That was pretty cool.
Yo, first thoughts. First reactions.
Bangers, bro.
What a vibe.
Definitely a vibe. I love the synths are crazy. Again, I love the raw, stripped back, like techno synth shit. Like that's just, it's like trilogy elevated, you know, brought to where he's at now. Which I mean, that's
Yeah,
like
and like trilogy in the year 3000.
exactly. Which is like, bro, like that's perfect. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited for what this album's gonna be like. Damn.
Yeah, and the thing, and I think one thing we talked about was like, yeah, you definitely can tell like he used a lot of same textures of like say Dawn FM and After Hours, those synths. But what we were talking about was that he doesn't have to worry about making like a record out of it. You
Yeah.
know? Not having to make something that's, you know, because he definitely, there's definitely like a value that comes with say, you know, being on a weekend album, a record being on a weekend album. So this being on Mike Dean or like say the Idol soundtrack, like you could just do fuck all, experiment, whatever,
Yeah.
and just put it out and just make something that's really. And I think to me that's what separates Kendrick and The Weeknd from like a lot of mainstream artists is like they still definitely keep in touch with that, what got them on, you know, that
Yeah.
underground aspect of them, that niche vibe to them. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I'm very excited about this album that we're getting tomorrow. My God. Definitely gonna be
bro.
under the influence of something.
Something.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
But I got something in me.
It's gonna be
I gotta
bumping.
get something in me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, shit, y'all. Well, that was cool, man. A little impromptu, like, listening party with the weekend. It was kind of the perfect length for his live stream, you know? Kind of closed out the
Yeah.
stream.
Perfect timing too. We just
yeah.
got done talking about everything that we needed to talk about, and then now, oh shoot, the weekend IG live. All right, let's jump in.
Exactly.
I love it.
Yeah. So, shit. I'm excited, man. The weekend cooking with Mike Dean. I need that track, the one where he like just is belting out. That one goes crazy. I'm gonna need
That's gonna be more coke.
That's more coke. Yeah, I need that more coke track.
But yeah, really great stuff. If you're here watching with us, shout out to y'all. Thank you all for coming through. And yeah, so let's get into what has been in our rotation,
For sure. Let's see.
and then
what
wrap
has
up
been.
here. Let us know in the chat. What have y'all been listening to? What have you been checking out? You can talk about his GF, his girl. I mean, what is there really to talk about? Good for him. You know,
He has a girl
we're
now.
all. I think he's been having a girlfriend, but
Mm.
it ain't Bella. It ain't Selena.
Gigi. Gigi Hadid.
Gee,
Um,
what are the Hadid?
Yeah.
Michael Deenan.
All right. What have I been listening to? I'm gonna give you guys some throwbacks. We got The Infamous by Mobb Deep, 1995, before I was born.
Oh yes.
Super hard album. I mean, just go listen. It's like giving, I don't know, Goody Mob meets Tribe, but a little darker, a little more gangster. I've been listening to brand new Thundercat track. Finally, Thundercat has released some music since It Is What It Is. He just came out with a collaboration between him and Tame Impala called
Crazy.
No More Lies. Is insane. It sounds as crazy as you think it does. What's cool is he did an interview talking about working with Tame Impala, and that they saw when they met, he was like, "Man, I could have been in your band. Like, we just see things so like on the same level creatively." And he's been a fan of Tame Impala like his entire life. So I can't wait for them to make more music. A collab album with the two of them would be actually crazy. Let me give y'all one that you probably weren't expecting. I've been listening to some old Beyonce records.
How old are we talking?
Like 2007.
Okay.
Right now I'm listening to B-Day, the deluxe edition by Beyonce.
Fire.
Go listen to this album, bro. Like, it's like, it's different now. I think, couple decades later. I recommend Deja Vu. That song, man, with Jay-Z, that's got to be one of the best Beyonce songs ever. Like, truly, like, she's not
I
making
agree.
music like that. And just the beats on here, I mean, some of them, I mean, you're obviously gonna recognize just because they were so big. But
Yeah, irreplaceable.
yeah, yeah, man. I mean, old Beyonce just always hits. D-Mine says they've been listening to They. Fun fact, it's a duo. I've met one half of They, the kind of R&B rap duo. He's a chill dude. I
Chill dude.
forget his.
Has the vibe check.
He passed the vibe check. I forget his name a little bit, but that's okay. And then let me give y'all a deep cut. I've been listening to. Oh man, there's some interesting ones on here. All right, y'all want a deep cut? For people who are fans of older music, maybe from like the 70s, funk era, but are kind of tired of listening to the main ones like Herbie Hancock and Earth, Wind, and Fire, which I don't really know how you could be tired of listening to them. But if you want something different that's not so well known, check out this album called Gears by Johnny Hammond Smith. You know it's old when the guy's name just sounds old.
John Smith.
John Smith. Johnny Hammond Smith. Really short, 6 songs, 30 minutes from 1975. Tell Me What to Do is like the lead track off that. But yeah, if you're in a really like oldies funk mood, that's the one. That's the one.
That's the one. Boom. There it is. Let's see. What have I been listening to? I've been listening to a lot of if you guys are in the hip hop mood, in for something with some great production, some great bars, some very memorable bars, I think. Go check out Surf or Drown by Hit Boy. It's Hit Boy, in case you guys don't know, he's mainly a producer, but I guess now he's kind of doing his thing. Like now he raps on a couple records here, but there's some great features. Nas, Dom Kennedy, James Fauntleroy, The Alchemist. The Alchemist. They do a fun little thing here where Hit Boy raps on, or it starts off with The Alchemist rapping on a Hit Boy produced beat. And at some point it switches and it's The Alchemist rapping on The Alchemist beat with Hit Boy rapping on it. So they can like
crazy.
switch places. And it's incredible. Slipping Into Darkness, if I'm to recommend a song there, listen to the track before that, New Wave, and then into Slipping Into Darkness. Super great album. I've been listening to it, and it's just amazing production. Let's see, what else? I got... I maybe you might enjoy this. So there's a group with Robert Glasper, who just won Best R&B Album, Terrace Martin, and Kamasi, get his name, but they came out with a group album called Enigmatic Society. Their group is called Dinner Party, and it's really dope. You got some features from Ant Clemens, Aaron Ray,
Dinner Party.
Aaron Ray, Felix and Tank. Yeah, there's some great records on here, and it's just came out what, 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago. So I'd definitely check that out if you're into some a little more modern R&B.
Wait. Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Hold
yeah.
on. I had this album saved. I had this one. Oh, this one's Dessert. Dinner Party Dessert. Is there another one? I didn't know.
Right, yeah. Enigmatic Society. Just dropped this past month.
That's cool. That's cool. Because I listened. That one came out in 2020. And there's some... That one's cool because they interpolate other songs onto that one.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Why is everyone saying my full name right now?
Matthew.
Magnum.
Wait, yeah, what's going on?
How are you listening to music 7 minutes ago? Oh, mine's listening to music downstairs on my Spotify.
Okay.
Mr. Magnum, play a sound. They want me to play a sound. I'll let you finish your thing, and then I'll play a sound.
All right. Yeah. And then one other album. Also, by the way, if the reason that Jose was able to know we were listening to music, go check us out on Airbuds Widget. And also, if you're Airbuds Widget, if you're listening, please sponsor us. Last album I'll recommend to you guys that I'll never be able to stop recommending is none other than a classic. It's something that I'm writing something for. Usher's Confessions. If you look at my Airbuds right now, it's just boom, 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 boom. Usher Confessions. And it's just an incredible album. There's a reason that, it kind of is like one of a lot of people's definitive R&B albums. So go check that out. I do want to give you one other one that's like not so obvious. You know what? I'll recommend. Sorry, my bad. Let me just go liked songs. I'll just give you a song. How about that?
Okay.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be a little bit random, but if you guys are into just some random, like some jazz, some space operatic jazz, fusion jazz type stuff, go check out. I've been listening to this album while I study and do my homeworks and stuff. But this one song, Saturn Pierrot in the Heaven by Yuji Ono, is some of the most transcendental stuff you'll hear. Like I said, it's supposed to be The album is called Cosmos. It's like imagine just like you're riding a little minecart through space. That's the vibe you're going for on this one. So go check that out, Yuji Ono. And thank you, Chip Fan, for saying what we were all thinking. Usher in Vegas. I really want to see Usher in Vegas so badly. I will not be going there with a partner just because it's gonna be like that Boondocks skit. Have you seen that? Usher like just takes his girl and it's
Oh.
like, wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, all right. Let's get this sound. Let's get out of here. Let's get some food. Let's watch these
Yes.
playoffs.
Yes.
Warriors in 6, like it's fucking 5:54 in the morning. And yeah, let's get this sound going.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. So to end us off, all I want to say, in fact, all Chesko wants to say, is
Do you like the way I flick my tongue or not?
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't have said it better than myself, Chesko.
maybe one more time.
Do you like the way I flick my tongue or not?
Thank you. Now,
On that note,
on that note,
it's been OTP Live, y'all.
yes, sir. Thank you guys for tuning in, hanging in with us. New weekend songs tomorrow. I'm about to eat some food. Stay safe,
Take care,
everyone.
y'all.
Only beats.